Imagine this. You're out in the freezing wilderness, surrounded by danger. You've been betrayed, left for dead, and the only thing keeping you alive is your sheer will for revenge. Sounds intense, right? Well, that's exactly what happens in The Revenant, one of the most brutal and visually stunning survival stories ever told. So grab a blanket and some popcorn, because we're about to dive deep into this masterpiece. The Revenant is inspired by true events and stars Leonardo DiCaprio in one of his most intense performances ever. Fun fact, this is the movie that finally won him his first Oscar. But don't worry, we're not here to talk awards. We're here to unravel this gritty story of survival, betrayal, and revenge. The movie takes us back to the 1820s in the cold, untamed wilderness of North America. Hugh Glass, played by DiCaprio, is a frontiersman and fur trapper leading a group of hunters through hostile territory. From the very beginning, you can feel the tension. The land is unforgiving and danger lurks everywhere, from nature itself to the native tribes protecting their land. So, this movie dangerously lives in the combats between. Now let's talk about the scene that shocked everyone, the bear attack. While scouting ahead, Hugh Glass is ambushed by a massive grizzly bear. And let me tell you, this scene is not for the faint-hearted. The sheer brutality of the attack makes it feel so real, you'll find yourself holding your breath. Glass is left barely alive, his body mangled and his spirit broken. But here's the thing, this is just the beginning of his nightmare. The bear peeks out and drops hilariously from the mountainside to the ground, his body mangled and his spirit broken. But here's the thing, this is just the beginning of his nightmare. Glass's team, led by Captain Henry, decides to carry him for as long as they can. But eventually the harsh conditions force them to make a tough decision, leave him behind. They assign two men, John Fitzgerald, played by Tom Hardy, and a younger member, Bridger, to stay with Glass and give him a proper burial. But Fitzgerald, driven by greed and selfishness, betrays Glass in the worst way possible. He kills Glass's son right in front of him and buries Hugh alive before fleeing. Imagine the pain and helplessness Glass must have felt at that moment. Betrayed, broken, and left to die. But this is where the true story begins. Against all odds, Glass refuses to give up. With his body broken and nothing but sheer determination, he begins his journey to survive. Crawling, limping, and dragging himself through freezing rivers, snowstorms, and miles